you may understand everything we have talked about so far. You may agree that your attention matters, that your state matters, that your awareness shapes your experiences. But somewhere inside, a question still remains. How does this actually change everything? Anything. How does just being present, just shifting awareness change my life? And this is where most people stop. Because they don't see the mechanism. They don't understand what is happening inside them. So they doubt, they question, they go back to their old way of living. But what if I told you that when you enter the present moment, you are not just changing your thoughts, you are changing your brain, you are changing your biology, you are changing the way your body functions. Now stay with this, because this is where science meets experience every day. Your brain is firing patterns, thoughts, memories, reactions, and these patterns are not random, they are learned, repeated, reinforced over time. Your brain becomes a record of your past. The same thoughts create the same neural pathways. The same emotions release the same chemicals, and the more you repeat them, the stronger they become. Now imagine this. You wake up in the morning, and before you even get out of your bed, your mind starts running, thinking about the same things, the same problems, the same routines, the same identity. And instantly, your brain fires the same circuits. Your body releases the same chemistry, and within minutes, you are feeling the same way you felt yesterday. Now this is the loop. Your brain is remembering the past, and your body is reliving it. So even before your day begins, you are already in your past. Now here is the shift. When you enter the present moment, when you take your attention away from your body, your environment and time, something begins to change. Your brain slows down, your thinking reduces, the noise quiets, and your brain waves begin to shift from fast, chaotic patterns to slower, more coherent rhythms. Now this is important because your brain has different states, different frequencies. When you are stressed, overthinking, reacting, your brain operates in high frequency beta waves, fast, fragmented, incoherent. Your attention is scattered, jumping from one thing to another, trying to control everything, trying to predict everything. And in that state, your body is also stressed, out of balance, not functioning optimally. Now, when you enter the present moment, when you stop thinking about the past, when you stop anticipating the future, your brain begins to slow down. It moves into alpha, then even deeper into theta. These are slower, more synchronized states. And in these states, something powerful happens. Your brain becomes coherent. Different parts of your brain that were once disconnected begin to communicate. They begin to synchronize. They begin to work together. And when your brain becomes coherent, your body follows, because your brain is the control center. Now think about this. If your brain is chaotic, your life feels chaotic. If your brain is scattered, your energy feels scattered. But if your brain becomes ordered, balanced, coherent, your entire system begins to align. Now this is not just about feeling calm. This is about healing. Because when your brain enters this state, you activate a different system in your body, the automatic nervous system, the part of your body that regulates everything automatically: your heartbeat, your breathing, your digestion, your immune system, cell repair, hormone balance, everything. Now here is the key. When you are stressed, the system is suppressed. Your body goes into survival mode. It focuses on immediate threats, not long-term healing, not balance, just survival. But when you enter the present moment, when your brain slows down, when you become coherent, the system activates, and now your body has the opportunity to heal, to restore, to rebalance. Now think about the implication. Just by changing your state, just by entering the present moment, you are allowing your body to do what it already knows how to do, heal itself. Now this is why this work is powerful, because you are not forcing change, you are creating the conditions for change to happen naturally. Now let us go deeper, because this is where it becomes transformational. When your brain becomes coherent, something else happens. Your identity begins to loosen, because your identity is tied to your neural patterns and the same thoughts, the same emotions, the same circuits creates the sense of you. But when those patterns slow down, when those circuits are no longer firing the same way, you are no longer reinforcing the same identity, you are no longer being the same person, and in that space, something new becomes possible. A new thought, a new feeling, a new response, a new way of being. Now this is the moment of creation, not when you are thinking, but when you are free from your old patterns. Now most people never reach this state because they never stay long enough. They sit for a moment, they get distracted, they go back to thinking, back to reacting, back to their old identity. But if you stay, if you practice, if you return again and again and again, this state becomes familiar. Your brain learns it, your body accepts it, and slowly it becomes your new baseline. Now this is where transformation becomes real, because now you are not just thinking differently, you are wired differently, you are functioning differently, you are being differently. Now let me ask you something. If your brain changes, your patterns changes, your state changes. What do you think happens to your life? It changes. Not because you forced it, but because you became different. Now this is the deeper truth. You don't change your life by changing your environment. You change your life by changing your brain, by changing your state, by changing your coherence. And that begins in the present moment. Every time you sit, every time you become aware, every time you disconnect from the old and step into the unknown, you are not wasting time, you are rewiring your system. You are preparing your body for a new reality. Now this is not instant. It requires repetition, consistency, commitment. But the more you do it, the more natural it becomes. And one day you will notice something. You are no longer reacting the same way. You are no longer thinking the same way. You are no longer feeling the same way. And without even trying, your life has changed because you changed. And it all started not outside, but inside, in your brain, in your body, in your state, right here, right now.